When we spoke, because there was probably a lot of interest about the fixed marriage thing that I mentioned about the Navansha and how the Navansha works, and how we got onto the fact that the sun, for a male to marry a woman, the sun
I remember that.
Goes forward ahead and to your natal moon, and from that date,
go 40 days ahead.
40 days. Well, what I didn't mention is there's 9 of those occasions around the 360 degrees.
9 of them.
So there's 9
once again, it comes into the 9, doesn't it?
Yeah, but there's 9 birth dates for a prospective bride.
Okay.
And if you land on one of those, and one of the interesting things I did is I went back in my research to have a look. And when I was doing that research many, many years ago, I looked at all the particular people that came into my life, i.e. partners. Yep. And it's amazing how many partners were associated with that.
With those dates?
Yes.
See, and how do you work out those 9, Greg? How do you work out those 9?
Well, as I said,
one of them you go ahead to the moon and go ahead 40 days from there.
Yeah, so you take your birth chart, where your sun is, you progress your sun forward to the date where it meets your moon. So for me, for instance, I have a Leo sun. My moon is in Libra. So I keep going along. I look up the ephemeris or do it on an astrology program. And I find that the 29th of September is when my sun conjuncted my natal moon, because I'm born with a crescent moon. Okay. So on the 29th of September, or the 1st.
So you're talking about, you're not talking day for a year for a day. You're talking about just ahead to that
days. Calendar days.
Yeah.
And we try and work with 30-day months instead of 31s and 28s. We round it off a little bit. You can either have a day before or a day after, but generally if it's on that date, it's pretty strong. So the 29th of September, if people come, I meet people from the 29th of September, particularly females, I know that particular person will have something strong with me.
Okay, so you're talking about the fact that your moon, therefore, is it somewhere around the 5 degree, 6 degree mark of Libra?
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And so what happens then, Luke, is let's say it's the 29th or the 1st of October. What we do then is we count 40 days. So we go roughly, we can use the 31-day months, but just to round it off, we go, okay, 30 days, another 30 days. So 30 days of October. And then we need another 10 days. So the 10th or 11th day of November will then produce another date.
So basically you're just going round to that particular point you talked about, your moon, from the sun. You look at the date of the sun's signs of anyone born on your moon, and you count 940s from there.
Exactly, 940s. So you go around, that's the Navansha chart, is a division of the circle by 9. And this is what the Hindus do when they are selecting a set marriage for their brides.
Yeah.
So this
is only for men, correct?
This is only for men. It's a much more complex thing if you're going to do it for women, because they're ruled by the moon.
Yes. So with that, do you do the reverse? I had a
the sun to the moon, and so it's the moon to the sun. But
so you go the other way, don't you? So it's that sun to moon, and then the other way you do moon to sun.
Yeah, but the formula works out a lot different, because the moon moves 13 degrees every day.
Yes,
whereas the sun is predictable at 1 degree every day.
Oh, yes, I see. So there is a lot more complexity to that.
Yeah, and that's why it's and in general, under the cultural status of the Hindus, the man is the person.
So hear me out. I've just got a question in regards to that. So when you say, let's say, for example, I'm just going to be fairly roundabout. You've got someone's sun is at 0 degrees Taurus.
Yep.
Okay. And their moon is at 0 degrees Virgo.
Yep.
So that's 120 days ahead.
Yep.
So are you
so
still...
you just go to that point. You go to that point. So you go to the 21st of September, 22nd of September.
When it's at 0 degrees, and then you take 40 days from there.
40 days from there. That easy. Yeah. You take your sun.
That's for the sun with
date.
That's for a man, a husband looking for a bride. Now, from a bride point of view, let's just say it was exactly the same.
A lot more complex, and I'm not going to do that now.
Okay.
Because that will only confuse us.
Bad luck, girls. We can't find you a husband, but we can find the man a wife.
Well, we'll do that on another show.
I'm only stirring.
Because the Hindu culture, right? You've got to understand the Hindu culture. Okay, this is where cultures across the world vary.
Absolutely, and they vary.
And this is all about their diaries. It's all about, it's a complex thing to get into, and I don't want to.
We're not going to do that today with eclipses.
Yes.